Say you love me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me.
That's me. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Darnella Jean, and this is season 3, episode whatever of C'est La Vie, Tales of a Free Spirit. I'm the Jameson girl. Oh, wait. Today is my brother's birthday. I just want to wish my baby brother, Preston Allen Landrum, a happy 33rd birthday. I love you. I cannot believe you're 33. Like, literally, 30 years ago, I was literally talking for you. And now you're just a grown man, just out here doing your own thing. And I'm so happy for you. And I love you. And I'm so proud of you, of the man you're becoming and became. The dad that you are. I just love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. And I could not leave this episode because we're literally filming on your birthday. I called you to come so you can be here, but clearly you might be at work. But yeah, so I love you, and happy birthday, baby brother.
Happy birthday.
Okay, so before we get started, we're drinking Jameson, and I have Coke. Shay's drinking her straight because she doesn't drink pop. So I gave you a little bit. But I came to the conclusion just now that y'all better I'm about to stop saying these liquor names because I'm about to be like big in the next couple of years. And yeah, so better than drinking Jameson for now. Okay, so let's see. What was the weekend like? The weekend, of course, was Nene's birthday. My favorite Sag. So we went, she had a lingerie party, so we turned up and did that. It was lit. It was an all girls thing. And then the next night, Nene had a photo shoot promoting her egg roll factory. Y'all better get some egg rolls. She has the best egg rolls in Minnesota, probably nationally. So make sure she'll put the links down or wherever. If y'all want to order some egg rolls from Nene, definitely do that. She does all flavors all the time. Just hit her up or hit us up. We can forward the message. Yeah. But so we did a photo shoot for that. It was really, really pretty. That's where we got these glasses from. And then I think that was it, right? I worked. Work. Okay, so I usually don't be like to talk about my job, but there's this lady at my job. I really don't like this bitch. So I have learned, and you know what, that might be one of my stories for the Tale of Free Spirit, because I feel like at every job that I had in Texas, it's always been weird shit. Like if you don't want to be in their little clique, then they're kind of mean to you. Or whatever. Like, I can't even tell you how many jobs I done got into it. What the fuck? But there's been quite a few jobs where I have been like either finna get fired, or into it with people because I'm like, I'm super, super cool. I'm super, super sweet. I'm all these things, but don't fucking play with me. And I feel like there's always somebody at any of my jobs trying me. But right now, see, I'm grown, I'm elevated, I'm on some new shit. So I already when I came back home, I already was prepared to work in a hospital with the drama that I've dealt with working in hospitals in Texas. Because Texas is way worse than Minnesota. So I feel like if I can handle hospitals there in the medical field down there, I can handle anything up here. Which I think is factual because here I just move way different. Y'all will be so proud of me. When I tell y'all, I have not made no friends, huh, Shay? Nope, I haven't made no friends for real. I haven't kid, and they be thirsty for the kid. But I just told myself, no, I don't even want to stay in the medical field. I have a higher purpose, I guess, that I want to do. Like, this isn't my life. Like, this is only to make ends meet until I'm able to make money solely off the podcast. Like, so I just have like a tunnel vision. But like, so there's a group of girls, old women, that they just love how I work. Because I like, anybody work with me know I'm the shit. Like, I'm not even gassing myself or anything. Like, I'm a really good, like, worker or whatever. So people they love that. And then they love because I don't ever complain. I just be coming in. I literally clock in and go home. I don't care. But lately, because I ain't been at work for real, I think like they kind of been in a bag or whatever. And then I've been seeing that when I don't work, I see how lazy other people are. So it's a big difference. Like, if I do work, they'll know because they won't have shit to do when after me. But if I don't work, I've also seen like, oh, this is why y'all love me so much, because y'all don't really gotta do shit. Y'all don't have to do nothing. But anyway, so this is one lady, and so I had picked up a Saturday shift or whatever. I'm laughing at Shay. And yeah, because what? I bet it did.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
But I had picked up Saturday, so I usually don't work Saturdays. But I picked up because I ain't been at work literally my whole birthday week. I probably went to work once. But I had picked up Saturday, so I usually don't work Saturdays. But I picked up because I ain't been at work literally my whole birthday week. I probably went to work once. So I picked up Saturday from 6 to 2, but I left at 11. So when I got there, it was like 1,000 people there. But I got there late, but I cleared a whole floor. And then I was like helping on other floors or whatever. So it was about 10 something, probably like 10:30. I'm telling one of my Hispanic coworkers that's part of the Mean Girl group. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave early. I'm like, no, I was like, do you think if I left early, like it'd be cool or whatever? Just before I even knew it was 1,000 people. She like, you want to leave early? I'm like, yeah, not now, but like in the next 20 minutes, I would like to if I'm not needed. Like, if I'm needed, yeah, I'll stay. But if I'm not needed, I'm gonna go. Like, I ain't really been asleep for real. Like, I had a hell of a night. Like, yeah, I'm tired. So, boom, boom, boom. She runs her Hispanic ass downstairs to her fellow Mean Girl clique friend, she's African. They're all like in their 50s or 60s. But she's like, she tells the African lady. So when I get down here, I guess that because the Hispanic lady didn't say nothing to me really. But I guess when she told her little stupid ass friend, I guess she thought stupid ass friend was like gonna check me or whatever. So I get down there and she says it in front of everybody. She like, so what to do? I'm like, what? What you mean? She's like, you tried to leave early? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why? I'm like, because it's 1,000 of y'all. And I look at the board, it's like 10,000 names. So she like, okay, well, you just have to let somebody know. In my head, I'm like, I ain't gonna let nobody know shit. I ain't supposed to be here. I ain't say that, though. I'm just like, okay, there's no problem. She's like, well, can you clear, like, go back up there and clear, like, 5. So I'm a phlebotomist, so clearing 5 means just going up there. People that put in notes, if there's any recollects, like, go do 5. I didn't care because I had one recollect up there. So I was like, yeah, I'd rather do my own recollects or whatever. So I ain't tripped. It was like 4 sticks. But when I was up there, I had two stats, and then a code got called. But I had already drew that person, so I didn't need to even go to that code. But so right when I was done clearing basically all of 5, she came up there and was like, yeah, you can go, but make sure she just kept on emphasizing I need to tell people that I'm leaving. I ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. Another thing, if you work with me, you know, I feel like I can do what I want. I feel like I'm a good enough worker where I can do what I kind of want. And I'm not saying that in a sense of like, I'm not going to do my job. But if I want to leave early, I'm leaving. I'm not saying shit. I don't care. I don't. And until my bosses, and I've been like this since I started there. And until my bosses tell me that's a problem, then I'm going to keep doing what I do. I've been there since May. It's December. I've left all the time early if I wanted to, and nobody's ever said nothing to me. So for her to just keep emphasizing. And the Hispanic lady, so they be talking about everybody, right? So she was like, I'm just sick of people. They don't want to work, and we're going to start writing them up. We need to start writing them up. So I'm just thinking like, who the fuck is we? We're management or their management? I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. So that's just what I'm dealing with at work. Anyways, moving on. Chrisean getting jumped. Y'all, I just feel so like professional. I feel like a teacher. Students. Chrisean getting jumped / Baddies. No, so did y'all see about her getting jumped? So this is my opinion on it. First of all, I don't really like Chrisean, but I don't like Chrisean. But I also have to understand that Chrisean's fucking mentally incapacitated. So, yeah. Like, I don't like her, but then I have to remind myself that she's slow. But also, the girls that had... So, because she beat them up. Like, she beat their ass. But the girls that jumped her, I think that because they tagged Zeus, they was tagging, like, Baddies. They was tagging all these companies or whatever. So, I really feel like they just did that to, like, get some type of clout off of her. And what annoys me also about Chrisean is that even because Chrisean's slow. She looks slow. She's slow. So, I'm not trying to make an excuse for her, but she's literally slow.
Okay, not too much on her.
Girl, Chrisean's slow as fuck.
Okay.
But I'm just, because I just need them to understand, like, I know she's slow. But her friends, I don't think they're that slow. And I just wish that her, even if she, because Chrisean, I don't think that she realizes, like, she be talking, popping her stuff, like, y'all trying to get clout off me, but I don't think she really understands, like, how popular she is. And she puts herself in situations with people that aren't, like, nothing, and the shit like this happens. I feel like people that are, like, mentally there, like myself and everybody else probably, should...
Are you there?
Huh?
You mentally there?
Yeah, for the most part. Girl, you don't think I'm mentally there?
No.
You think I'm slow like Chrisean? Nobody could be as slow as Chrisean. I get it. But anyway, I feel like her friends should have her back more. And then I saw a clip of them saying, of her friend Marsh saying, like, I had the kids and da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't really have an opinion on that because I don't know what I would do. Because if I see my friends getting beat up or too many bitches on my friend, but then I do got the kids, I don't know. I'm about to lock the little niggas in the car. I don't know. But I don't know what I would do. So, I don't know. She had a point because she was like, well, I'm supposed to just leave the kids. So, I get that. But do I? Because I'm not going to or get jumped or attempted. So, I don't know. But I do think that Mars should be more of a friend to her and let her know, like, no, we need to have bodyguards or something while we're outside. Like, girl, you're still Chrisean Rock. Like, people still want a piece of, you're still more popular. It's given. I'm a mother. Everybody always quick to say I'm a mother. But yeah, I just think that the girls got what they wanted. Not Chrisean or Marsh, but the girls that was recording. Because she never snatched her phone. That's how I understand. Like, she did all that. She never took her phone. She was recording Chrisean. Chrisean was like, let me see. Now, should she have? Probably not. You know, you don't be just touching people's shit. But at the same time, you didn't have to just slap her like that. Like, you was just waiting for a moment. So that's my take on it. Now, Baddies. Yes, I watched Baddies. So I don't know if y'all watched Baddies versus Gone Wild or whatever. But the girl was on there from Baddies versus Wild or Baddies Gone. I don't fucking know. It was one. Anyways, so back to Baddies. Daisy or Bahati, I don't know, the girl with the messed up teeth. Rolly, first of all, I don't like Rolly. This is a We Don't Like Rolly podcast. So if you love Rolly, just put in the comments. Tell me about myself, y'all. But no, for real. So Rolly, so I guess it was getting into it. First of all, it's giving Rolly needs a storyline. So whatever, all that online talked about me, girl. All right, you need a storyline. So Daisy came on there to fight. So we're like, I'm not gonna do no more talking. She's like, yeah, you want to beat me? They call you Rolly Jr., bitch. You ready to be glad? First of all, Rolly Jr. is never a compliment, sis. First of all, you are not pretty. You had surgery and you still look bogus. Like, you're not, it's not a compliment. And personally, Daisy's way smaller than you. And she was saying, it's not even about the size. It's not about the size. It's not probably as big as Rolly these days. It's not about the size. It's about her personality. I hate her personality. And the fact that you talk about this girl too. She said, oh, her booty like a bag of potatoes. I'd rather have Daisy's body any day than Rolly's. Rolly just looks nasty. And then you in the confessionals talking all that shit with your hair looking like a popsicle. Girl, don't get me started on Rolly. But yeah, so they fought. And Daisy to me beat the fuck up. But now I'm seeing why she was like, do a different angle, because Rolly was online saying, oh, you need to see it from a different angle and you wouldn't be talking that much shit. But the angle that we saw, sis, you got your ass beat. I just play Rolly, don't come for me because you the type to beat my ass. But no, for real. What else happened? So Chrisean was on there again looking normal to me, like Tasiki. So I love Tommy. Can nobody ever make me an error? So Tommy was on there trying to understand why Tasiki was spazzing out. So they sat down in the grass and Tasiki was like, Tommy was like, what do you want from Chrisean? Like, what do you want to happen today? Like, what's going on? Why crying? So Tasiki was like, I want her to basically apologize publicly and say that the allegations that she said wasn't true. Like, you can apologize behind closed doors, but you can't apologize in public or whatever. And then so Tommy would go to Chrisean and was like, she wants you to basically apologize or whatever. Chrisean's like, I ain't been trying to talk. Ain't nobody let me talk. So then they got together and they was talking, but it wasn't nothing being said. Chrisean never said, I'm sorry, the shit wasn't true. And Siki was just in her face crying, saying, you got me this emotional. I am a vagina, but I still beat bitches up, all that. But I don't know. I just think that I think Tasiki was off a bean or something. She was something. Very emotional. Very emotional. Maybe that's what it was. She was just very emotional. But I mean, I don't know. Imagine if one of my siblings came on the internet and said, I essayed them, I would probably feel away too. And then the whole world has an opinion on it too. That's another thing. Like, the whole world has an opinion on something that only y'all two know the truth of, whether it's true or not. We don't know. But everybody's putting in their 2 cents because Chrisean brought it to the internet.
If anybody ever called me a liar, the first thing, bitch, where's the fucking lie detector test right now? Like, especially some shit like that.
Yeah.
Lie detector test.
For sure. That's another thing too. Like, I feel like, why not do that? Like, y'all can do that, shut that shit down.
That's what I'm saying. That's because they're going to drag it out, or it's true. And
yeah.
She just...
But, and it, to me, I think the dragging out too, because what else does Tasiki got to talk about? Like, I just look at everything like a storyline. I have no words for that one, but I just think that whatever the situation is, it made for the episode. So, Summer got her. So, last week when we watched her getting beat up, we didn't really see the effects of it. But this week, baby girl was talking her big shit through that swollen lip, honey. She got her ass rocked.
Oh,
but
her fighting Tasiki.
Yeah, but I didn't see the effects of it until this episode. Because she was still talking. I think they fought again on this episode, unless they broke it up. Because it was still like this episode and last episode was like in one night.
Oh.
So, but yeah, so Summer and,
What that glass, bro? What that glass?
She's traumatized. So Summer and Big Lex were getting into it. Tavi, I don't like you, but you could beat my ass. So whenever I just don't, I don't like you though, girl. You just, like, why is she on the show? The other girl, I don't know her name, Puerto Rican, Russian, whatever. I like her. There's another girl that's like, wasn't really like on the scene in the camera. I liked her too. What's the no Dwelly, you lost? Dabbit Tinker. I don't like you. I just think like Tika, it be so random. This I feel like she follows the camera. Like it gives, she just follows the camera. Like there was a scene, I don't know who the fuck was fighting. It might have been Rolly and Daisy, but they was fighting out of nowhere. Tika just starts fighting in the court. Like, girl, you already had your scene. Like she's come on, and then you get beat up. I don't know, but got her ass beat up. Like Tika, sit your ass down somewhere. We get it. You want camera time? Oh. Tanisha from You Ain't Gonna Stick Cause of Me. She was on there. You see they ain't brought back Christina, the bitch that was the Scotty before Scotty. The one that Lemmy was beating on first. They ain't bringing that bitch back. But everybody else from Bad Girls Club was on there. And Natalie gave them all Bad Girl Club chains. So did y'all see what happened with Zoe being a PDF file? So he had posted a video. I don't even care to talk about this no more. But he posted a video. Basically, I guess, in his words, he says this isn't like an apology video. So he doesn't care if y'all accept it or not. But the rest of the video, he was apologizing and taking accountability. And I personally feel like I left off thinking worse about him than I did in the beginning. So I don't know how everybody else felt about the video, but I personally feel like he dug himself a deeper grave. It just was like he brought up every incident and was like, why is it that many incidents though? Like, I didn't understand that. And then did y'all know on Wildin' Out that he had a case on Wildin' Out for sexually talking to was it a younger person? It was something where the Viacom, y'all know Viacom is the Jewish people that got Nick Cannon's shit shut off because they was under that company, got his shit shut off because of him talking about whatever the fuck, I don't remember. It was some shit about the Moors and all that. Talking about basically about black people and Jewish people, whatever. But he got his shit shut the fuck down and he had to like, you know, sit down for a second. And then I guess it came up with a conclusion to come back on the air. But yeah, Viacom is like a network that's ran by Jewish people with a lot of power. But anyways, their lawyers had to get Zoe together. And basically they had to compensate all his shit, go through all his messages, all this stuff to make sure it wasn't true. And I guess he ended up being cleared of these allegations, but I never knew about that, so I'm like, goddamn. And that was during COVID, so this is years ago, since what, 2020, 2021, 2019 or whatever, and you're still making like these dumbass mistakes knowing that like you could potentially get caught up in some shit. And then it's just you talking.
Well, I thought everything he was bringing up was old shit from like 2019.
Was it?
2017 and all of that.
It was?
That's what I think, except the shit that he's talking about now when he told the boy, hey, handsome. That's why the videos came back up.
So he did some other shit recently, and that's why everything came about.
Yeah.
It was a lot of shit. What about when he argued with that girl? That was in 2022?
That was in 2017.
Oh, so, well, no, I still feel like it was a lot of shit that you've been doing. And I just, was all that shit coming back up? Because, well, I wouldn't have. I didn't like that. It
came back up because it was the two boys that was in a relationship, whatever their name was.
Said that he was trying to get at one of the husbands.
Yeah, so I guess the boyfriend, the domestic one, I guess, apparently, I don't know if he said he was beating on him or whatever. I don't know. But he, I guess, was fucking with Zoe because he tried to say Zoe was trying to talk to his nigga or whatever, but it came out that he only called him handsome and then the boy blocked him.
Yeah.
But then something else he said, I don't know if it was that same boyfriend, but I think it was, he said that Zoe tried to touch one of them when they was at their friend's house. But if you watched the whole video, did you? No, you didn't.
So he made the video trying to address everything.
Yeah.
It just gives a lot of the similar kind of mistakes. I don't like that. this uncomfortable feeling, and I just left the video thinking.
You didn't watch the whole video.
So when I watched enough of it to not like it, I gotta watch the whole videos. You watched the whole video, Shay? Okay, what do you think?
I didn't leave thinking worse of him.
So what did you think?
I just think that he shouldn't have made the video. And if he was, I don't feel like he should. Even though the videos that he was posting with the people in them, they were all of age. He confirmed it with the people. He called them. He literally was on the phone with them. They was on the phone talking to us. It's just the videos is cringy. Even if he was talking about grown people. But I also feel like, okay, so, like, we get it. You taking accountability for the shit that you said in that video. But he was just trying to make it a point for us to know, like, he's not no pedophile.
He's not a PDF file. But yeah, I think it was just too much explaining. And I just didn't like the compilation of every, like, damn. This happened. Yeah. So, and I guess, because I feel like personally, forget what people think, forget what people say, but also when you're somebody that, like Zoe, who has a huge following, exactly. That I can understand why you felt, because he wasn't even finna say nothing. He was on some, I'm quitting social media. He was acting like he wasn't gonna say nothing, and then poof, this damn video that nobody needed. But I think he felt obligated and compelled, what's the word I was looking for, to make the video because it's everywhere, you know. So yeah.
And I feel like I ain't really mad at him for making the video, because that's some shit. I feel like if people are going around
calling you a PDF file.
I'm not finna be quiet. That's some weird ass shit to be quiet about. I know I'm gonna be as loud. I ain't do that shit. Where's the motherfucking lie detector test? I swear
to goodness.
Where's the lie detector test? I'm taking that shit right now at
like,
the police station and wherever.
Because that can really ruin you. Like, that can really ruin something that you've probably been working your whole life to build, as far as his accolades and things of that nature. And for something like that, like, now you're only going to be known as the guy that allegedly
That's
was.
what my video would have been. Me taking a lie detector test. With a professional.
Okay. Hook shit. Me up. Don't ask me no other questions, though. Just ask me about the PDF files.
Same shit.
Don't ask me about did you sleep with so-and-so, because I'm going to lie.
Ask me my name, what my age is, to confirm.
Have I ever messed with anybody under the age of 18? Ask me that.
Shit. Exactly. I get what he was trying to do. It was just,
I do too. It was just
too much.
It was a lot to take in, and there was a lot of shit that, like, I feel like, well, I didn't know, so it was just like what kapowie.
But all that shit was just old. They was bringing up old ass videos. Like, he was just explaining, like, cause he picked the videos that had like weird ass captions on them, like, and you know how the internet make you like, they try to just make something a thing that's not even a thing.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Minneapolis.
Why you so loud?
Minneapolis. Go room. Why y'all do that to Bobby Shmurda? Why y'all do that to him? This is why that's why nobody likes to come up here. Because y'all just don't know how to act. Like, we're Minnesota. We're supposed to be, like, under the radar. And I feel like, no, we're not. That's why ICE is here. Y'all are just making it a large mark. Stop. But this is what I heard. Why they jumped him. Okay, because, you know, I got sources. And a reliable source that's always in Gold Room told me, the kid, that he wasn't trying to pay his bill. I just played. I heard it on TikTok. But yeah, they said the reason why he got beat the hell up is because he wasn't trying to pay his bill or something. I don't know how true that was. But they definitely took his chain. Somebody definitely got his chain. But he wasn't, like, beat up for real. Like, he was fine in the face. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, why would y'all do that to that man? And why was he in Gold Room? Is that where all the celebrities go? I don't know. Y'all know I'm from here. But I just came back in May, so I don't really know too much about y'all's turn up scene. I just know it's a lot of kids downtown now. And a lot of kids like to go to Gold Room. So I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was weird that he was there. But I also have never been inside Gold Room. So who knows? Who cares? But yeah, Bobby Shmurda, sorry, honey. You want to come to Say La Vie and talk about it, you can. I'll make sure you get home safe. I'll protect you. Okay. Now to cue the cute questions. If you could delete one everyday inconvenience, what would it be? Being broke. I'll delete that every day. I'll start over every day with $100,000 and reset. That was an easy one. Delete being broke. All right, now it's time for Into the Stars. Okay, so this particular episode segment, excuse me, I'm a little tipsy. Okay, so if you guys, we'll just get into it. Now slow down, peace, be in the moment. Okay, so, this particular segment, I'm going to talk about a religion called Thelema, but I have a disclaimer. This particular segment is meant to explain Thelema as a historical and philosophical system, not to promote or critique any religious belief. Okay? This is just stuff that I'm reading about currently that I feel the need or want to share. So, today I'm talking about Thelema, which is Aleister Crowley's spiritual philosophy. It's a modern spiritual system founded in the early 1900s by Aleister Crowley, an occultist. At the center, it's about discovering your true will and not what you want in the moment, but what you're here to do in life. The main phrase of Thelema is usually quoted as, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." And that line gets a lot of flack. It doesn't mean do whatever you feel like. It means live in alignment with your deepest purpose. Because when you're doing that, your life moves with less resistance. This philosophy teaches every individual is like a star with their own unique path. The idea is that problems manifest when we try to live someone else's life or when society tells us who we should be instead of who we actually are. Love isn't about indulgence. It also teaches love is about harmony. Love has to support your true will, not distract you from it. Love is the law, love under will. That's another phrase that is popular in the Thelema religion. I don't want to say religion because it's not really in a religion, but whatever. Rather than emphasizing belief, Thelema emphasizes practice, meaning like doing shit, not just like belief, I guess. Its methods includes meditation, ritual, and a system Crowley called magic with a K, which he defined as creating change in accordance to one's will. So whether you see Thelema as a religion, a philosophy, or simply a product of his time, it remains an interesting lens for thinking about purpose, individuality, and responsibility. So I also wanted to add, remember Goddess Newt and how she represents infinite space? I talked about that on another episode, like probably 3 or 4 episodes ago. That was part of the Thelema, the Thelema philosophy. So I wanted to explain what Thelema is and how the Goddess Newt was used in that. So the next week, I want to talk about another part of that. It's like 3 major parts. It's the Goddess Newt, it's Hadith, and then it's this other word that I can't pronounce right now. And basically all 3 of those together helps you basically like discover your will and discover like your true purpose in life and things like that. So I definitely wanted to just give you guys a quick overview of what the Thelema philosophy is. And yeah. yeah, so basically, new, it represents infinite space and that everyone is a star and has a unique path and exists in the same infinite space, meaning we're all one initially. So that's pretty much what Aleister Crowley's philosophy was when it came to the Thelema. And yeah, and I was also looking up, like, because like in music, there's a lot of, not a lot, that, but quite a few that I've stumbled across on. A lot of them are from like the 70s and the 60s and yeah, the 70s, 60s, and the 80s, but there's a lot of them in our times too that really follow they don't just say out their mouth, oh, I follow the Thelema philosophy, but they definitely have read and I think do probably follow it because of the shit that they say in their songs and just, yeah, what they speak about. So it's just interesting. I like to just know stuff and just, you know, and I don't know, like, it's so funny because y'all, I really went in and I still haven't even got to NASA. This is the whole reason why I even started on Aleister Crowley, is to get to NASA. And it's just so, it's so intriguing how, like, my mind is a little bit changing when it comes to, like, that. Like, I don't know. So, yep. That's it. You guys, this is really strong. I'll overindulge. Y'all feel good, though. Okay. So, this is the part of the podcast where I am free spirit, tell a tale. Now, this one is basically two stories in one because they both kind of coincide with each other. Okay, out of life. So this is about a time where 𝙲'𝙴𝚃 was operating a vehicle under the influence, basically. Okay, so this is when I was living in Texas, and I had a green Acura, 2-door. That was my baby. And okay, so I used to do this thing, right? So every payday, I'm gonna tell y'all my whole routine. So every payday, I was working at Avalon at the time, and I lived in Arlington, but on the other side of Arlington, like by the stadium, Arlington. So I worked next to Kennedale, but I lived by the stadium in Arlington. So it's kind of a distance. So every payday, I would go put gas in my car and I would get a $5 scratch off. And I used to win $50 damn near every time. Like, it's the Jupiter in me. But yeah, so I would do that. Then I would go to my plug who stayed in Grand Prairie. So I would do this every payday. And so what I would do is I used to get Xanax. And it'd be 5 for $20 back then. So I would get my little 5 or 10, however many I wanted, depending on, you know, my turn up life. And I would always take 2. And by the time I made it to my destination, they be kicked in. Okay? So that was my thing, right? So this particular night, I ended up getting some Xanax. And I don't remember. I know I took them at the house, but I don't know. I guess, my mind, I didn't know I was already probably lit. So my mind, I'm like, I'm about to take my Xanax, and by the time I make it to my nigga house, they be kicked in. But because he used to live like 5 minutes, not even 5, like 3 minutes from my job. So that's like a good distance. So I'm like, okay, by the time I get to that side of Arlington, my pills are kicking. So I took 2. I used to have a high tolerance, guys, okay? Don't do drugs. But I took 2, and I remember my homegirl at the time was like, you don't need to go nowhere. And I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna go get some endorphins released, okay? I gotta get. So I leave at that pop. I don't know how long after I took my pills I left. I really feel like I left right after, but I don't know. So I leave. I had my little STRAWBERITA. This is back when STRAWBERITAs was mad popular. So I had my little STRAWBERITA, my little hoe bag. And yeah, so I get in my car. So I lived off of Browning and Abrams. okay? Abrams is like Lake Street or like a Broadway. It's a busy street. So I pull off. I'm driving down Abrams. I'm literally like I'm not even 5 minutes from my house yet. So I'm driving, and so Xanax makes me feel, I don't know, like loopy a little bit, like dazed a little bit. Definitely should be operating the vehicle, but you know, I lived on the edge. So I remember looking down to do something, and by the time I looked up, I smashed dead into a fucking van. Fucked my whole car up. What do I do? This is over 10 years ago, so y'all can't get me. And this was in Texas, so y'all can't get me. But what did I do? I didn't stay there. I committed a felony, left. So I reversed this is how I know God be having me, Celeste be having me, Jupiter be having me, bitch, because how did I do that? So the hood of my car is smashed into my window. Smoking on both sides. So I pull out because I'm scared. Because I'm like, I'm high. When I smashed into the van, my STRAWBERITA went all over. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get a DWI, DUI, and all of that. So I'm like, no. So what do? I drive off. I didn't go home. My house that was probably 2 minutes away. I decided to keep driving down Abrams. I couldn't see because the shit was smashed to the window. So I had to do on some, what's that movie? Ace Ventura shit. Like, for real. Except the hood was smashed into the window. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm just driving straight. Because Abrams is a long street. So I'm just driving straight. Not knowing. Was I calling you?
I don't remember that story.
You don't? Oh, yeah. I went through some shit. So I'm driving down. So I'm just shook it. I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know. But next,
from wherever you just left from,
or probably Samantha, because back then, like Samantha, I called her for every fucking thing. So, but I had to been talking to Samantha because I didn't know where the fuck I was at. So I'm driving out Abrams. The next thing I know, I'm no longer in Arlington. I did not know back then that Abrams can turn into Grand Prairie. I didn't know that. So I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I just kept going straight. So I pull over because my car's smoking real bad, and it ends up stopping on me. So I'm just like, fuck. I don't want to call the police because I just left the accident. Like, what am I going to do?
You was a park car?
No, we was at I'm driving down Abrams, and everybody was at a red light. So I am doing whatever, but I think I was so high, I was reacting slow. Because I literally, I could have braked. I don't know why I didn't brake. So I just smashed into the van. That shit didn't look that damaged though. My shit went like a cartoon. So anyway, so I get to this area where it's like a whole bunch of other freeways, and basically I'm in GP, but I didn't know I was in Grand Prairie. That's how I know I was talking to my friend Samantha, because she knows all the areas. So I'm like, oh my God. So then I'm just sitting there because they're like, you need to call the tow and I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't even think Ubers existed. They might have, I don't know. But I was so scared. I was fucked up. I was high too. Fuck that. So next thing I know, a fucking Grand Prairie police car pulls up. So I'm like, oh my God. So he pulls over. He's like, what's wrong with your car? And I'm like, it just stopped on me. I don't know. He starts circling my shit. He looks like it was an accident. No, I was like, I was in an accident some months ago. Mind y'all, I'm lit. I can't even tell. I know he know I was lying. And I know he know I was high. Because, y'all, I just was fucked up. So he starts circling my car. He was like, you sure that happened a few months ago? I'm like, yes, I wouldn't lie. Again, it's bad. But mind you, my car, it looks like I was just in an accident. So where you trying to go? Oh my God, I'm trying to go on the other side of Arlington. I'm trying to go to my sister's house. My sister and my boyfriend stayed in the same apartment complex. So mind you, my mind's still on getting to my nigga house. Crazy. Stigmatized. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get to my sister's house. So he like, okay, I can give you a ride. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. Mind you, I'm in GP. I ain't really can cross jurisdictions like that. So he's like, I gotta search you though and make sure you don't have no weapons. Mind you, I spilled my STRAWBERITA in my bag, in my whole bag. So I'm just like, oh my God. So he starts searching my shit. I'm like, that's perfume. Like, I'm just like, already giving him excuses. But he was so cool. He was like, no, I'm not worried about that. Like, he wants to fuck me. At this point, like, he wants me to suck my way up out of this. Because how are you not tripping? Long story short, he gave me a ride to my nigga house. So yeah, and he called the tow for me, got the car towed, but it had to give me another car because fuck that shit was towed. But yeah, I was barred out and I was probably drunk, and yeah, he let me go. He gave me a ride and let me go. I didn't get in no trouble, y'all. And he was like, "You sure this didn't just happen?" I'm like, this is a few months ago. I been did this.
The whole time y'all riding back past the accident.
Probably, bitch. I don't know. I don't even know. So that was one story. Another story, I was in another car. The car I got after my green card. I didn't total it though. I almost did. But I was barred out again. It's like, y'all don't do drugs, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've been through some shit. So I'm on my way to my nigga house. And I was lit. I was litty. Barred out per usual. And I'm driving. So his apartment, his window is facing like the parking lot, but there was bushes right there. I was trying to find the picture because I had the picture on Facebook because you could see my tire marks running into the thing. Basically, so I pull up to the parking spot, which is right in front of the bushes, which is right in front of his window. And for some reason, I guess I wasn't happy about the way I parked, so I remember reversing, and I thought that I was like braking, but I didn't brake, so I sped up, jumped over the curb, ran into the bushes. I literally, by this much, missed, like, it was a gap. That's a little bit of a gap between me crashing in my car into his apartment and me possibly dying. And then the next morning, so I still did a fucked up parking job. So the next morning I leave out and I just see my car stupidly parked and tire marks in the fucking tree bushes down. Like, what the fuck? And I had the picture on Facebook. I'm gonna try to find it. But yeah, fucks my shit. I didn't fuck my car up though. Probably because of bushes. But yeah, I almost killed a couple motherfuckers that night. Yeah. Them were the days though. I used to have a lot of fun. But yeah, no. Now I'm just drug-free and fat. Well, we've reached the end and I'm tipsy. But yeah, I feel great. And I'm going to leave you guys with a quote. So this is a quote that sticks out with me. I legit found this after I was reading about the Holy Grail and condensing and writing out my Thelema. I came across this one because I just feel like super just I'm ready for the world. After I read shit, I'd be like, I want to do it. Okay, so the quote is, when your ambition is greater than your fear, your life will get bigger than your dream. And I just believe that because I feel like anything that I dream about, I really feel like I can do it. And even if like I'm trying to train my brain into believing that. Like whenever there's like a negative thought, I probably said this before, but it's the truth. Whenever there's like a negative thought or like a shred of doubt, I just think about something positive that I want to do for at least 17 seconds. And I just, every day, like I just want to become I want to become whatever it is I dream of doing. I want that to be my reality. So that's what I'm working on doing. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm doing it, baby. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of ambitious people that probably be feeling stuck and feel like that is not achievable. And I really disagree. I really think that it is. It may take you a little bit longer, but progression is better than you going with your fear. Like, no, fuck that fear. That fear ain't real. That shit ain't real, my nigga. Shit ain't real. Fuck that fear. For real. But yeah, fuck that fear. Life will be bigger than your dreams. So that is what I feel. That's what I believe. That's what makes me like, honestly, none of this, everything that I'm reading about, everything that I may or may not believe, all this shit could be fake, but it's what keeps me going. And that's all that matters. Like, I just think like people just find your niche. Like, find what makes you get up in the morning. Find what makes you put that one foot in front of the other. Find what gives you hope and act on that. Just don't be having hope. Like, act on that shit. Do that shit. And like, I feel like this is what my thing is. Like, me reading and learning about shit. Me just, I think that's just what makes me, Darnella Jean, keep pushing. Knowing that, just knowing that there's other shit out there in the world. It just is what keeps me going. So we was at Nini's house playing some drinking games. So I have a thing. I'm going to just tell y'all my business because this is my podcast and I do what I want. So I have a thing. It's only happened with one person. So don't think I'm just out here just because no. Okay? But there's this one person, right? And we will be like intimate. And I would reach my peak, you know, and I would sometimes cry. It sounds a lot funnier when I'm saying it out loud, but it's not that. It's not even like a big deal. But yeah, so I be wondering if that's like, oh my God, I'm having memories in my head right now. Hold on. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so I be wondering, like, I was wondering if that was like a normal thing. Because, yeah, like to cry during orgasms, like, I want y'all to write in the comment section below if you guys be crying or like tearing up during orgasms. Like, not just, because I don't cry during every orgasm. It's like certain orgasms, but I get those certain orgasms a lot. So I don't know. But this is what it was saying, that crying during, it's not ever during for me. It's like, do you get what that means? Like that. That's when I cry. When I get to the, like when I know it's, ooh, and I just know it's like, oh my God, I can't take it. And then that, as I'm coming, I'm crying. It's fucking crazy. But anyways, it says that there's a few reasons why people cry after orgasms. And orgasms can trigger a dump of hormones, oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins. If you believe in holding in stress, grief, joy, or emotional tension, the body can release it as tears. And that sounds like okay, because I don't really know about grief or stress. I don't really know. Like, I feel like I probably do be holding shit in, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's regular orgasms for me. These ones be different. But I think the whole, I think my dopamine and my endorphins are just way too many. I think it'd be too many of those. Because gotta be. But as far as like holding in shit, I don't know. I think that's like regular. Like, oh, I need to have sex. Like, I think that's what that is. It's also called post-orgasmic emotional release. So that's what I have. I have post-orgasmic emotional release times 10. It's also, they say it could be caused from a nervous system overload. So sex stimulates the nervous system intensely. Sometimes the body switches from high arousal to deep release so fast that crying is just how it discharges that energy. I agree. I feel like that happens to me. I have nervous system overload too. So that's a little did you know. Okay, back to your schedule. Program. Shit. So now it's time for me to say goodbye. I literally always hate leaving you guys because then it means it has to be released to the world. And I'm just like, ooh, I'm nervous. But this was fun. This is cute. I had a really good time per usual. Yeah, we have a couple more episodes left of this season. Oh goodness, we're gonna be on season 4, guys. Like, I just cannot wait to see like what 2026 is gonna bring the podcast, and I just can't wait to see where my mind is gonna take me. Like, I cannot wait to see like, oh, and to lose weight, baby, because from season 1 to 2 to now, okay, Janet, I definitely see the difference. So that's in there too, but I still love myself, that's all that matters. But I do want to lose some weight. But aside of all that, like, I'm excited to see like where my brain, where my mind takes me with just life and just the decisions that I'm gonna be making moving forward. And yeah, I just pray that everybody has a good 2026. I feel like everybody makes goals for themselves and reaches them, because they are definitely obtainable. If you can think it can happen. I'm working on it. And yeah, as usual, I love you, I live for you, and I will see you next week. Bye.